One more time.
Sports Show.
3, 2, 1. Bam. Welcome to Stupid Ass
we
Sports,
go.
episode 39.
No, is it 39?
We're just gonna
I
keep fucking making up numbers.
I'm
It
the
doesn't
worst.
matter.
I'm the worst.
Lots to talk about. Not really. Nothing to talk about.
No, there is a lot to talk about. There is
For
a
you.
lot. There is
For
a
you.
lot.
Should we just get the football stuff out of the way? Because I just want to get that out of the way. That's what I want to do.
We should save it to the end, dude.
All right,
Wait,
save it for
no,
the end.
If we wait till the end, then nobody's gonna know what we picked.
That's
Because
true.
nobody watches it till the end.
That's very true.
You think
Or
so?
you can just skip to the end, but don't do that. Watch.
What do you think? Should we do a teaser? Because then they're gonna be like, well, I don't know. I just want to see who they're picking for the big
Nah,
game.
I think they have an
Not
idea,
the Super
but we'll
Bowl,
save it for
the
end.
big
We'll
game.
save it. Yeah,
remember.
we can't say Super
Can't
Bowl.
say Super Bowl. It's the
Big
big game.
The big game. We'll save it for the end. Big game. Final predictions. We did go a deep dive into it last
Right.
week, but we'll give our final predictions. We've had time to simmer for a whole week. Are we sticking with our guns? And who the fuck are you going for? That's
Yep.
what I want to know.
Yep.
So what are we going to start with?
We'll save it to the end.
We'll start with the Messi F1 news.
Oh, yes. Messi.
No,
Oh, you mean
like
no?
that. Not
Oh,
like
I was
it's
gonna say
kinda
Messi. I was gonna say Messi's been making a bunch of Michelob commercials. They're the best.
He is?
Yeah.
You know what? I saw
You
a
seen those?
commercial. No, I've not. You know, I keep seeing.
I was
little-
actually gonna send one to you because I started watching them because they've already been kind of putting out Super Bowl commercials, the big game commercials, you know.
yeah, big game commercials. Yeah.
So they've been putting those out, and I'm
Right.
already like, man. So I see now, and I was like, oh, that's Messi. They showed him playing soccer and shit. Well, actually, there's like 3 or 4 of them.
So
There's one with Jason Sudeikis. It's great.
what's interesting is I seen thumbnails on YouTube, and I think it's those commercials,
Yeah.
but I just don't click on them because I just decided not to. I was like, all right, whatever. But now that you're telling me that they're American beer ads, I'm kind of interested because there's an interesting thing with soccer players or any
okay.
international players. They make weird commercials for whatever countries they're at. Like Ronaldo was doing some weird cell phone commercial.
They definitely are
yeah,
weird, dude.
they're
Actually,
super fucking weird.
Yeah, they are weird.
And so now, like, you're telling me that he's here, and now he's making American beer
Yeah.
commercials. Now I want to see what they have
Dude,
Leo
yeah.
Messi.
I can't wait to watch soccer.
The
dude, I'm not gonna lie.
greatest of all time to play soccer. What do they have him doing
The
here?
goat.
And for Michelob
Michelob.
to
my
get the
favorite
deal.
beer too, man. Michelob's my
It's a
shit.
good sipper, absolutely.
I love Michelob. It's good. It's a good smooth beer, man. I love it.
Michelob Ultra, without all the extra carbs and calories.
yeah. Yep.
So maybe I can watch one later.
So let's see.
Feel
Let's
free.
hear the F1 news. Let
Oh,
me see.
so-
Let me see if I got it. Because
All right.
earlier I was going to tell you what was my juicy news. So and there you go.
We do that afterwards.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
before? I
yeah.
don't know what you want to do.
You want to do it before you? Oh, you want to get into soccer first?
No,
Actually, do soccer and then we'll open a card and
dude,
then we'll go to
I
F1.
really don't have too much soccer aside from
Oh,
MLS
okay.
starts like in a couple weeks. I got my tickets finally.
Ah.
I guaranteed 6 games. I didn't do the full season. It's some weird stuff. I was going to do another package, which is going to be a little more friendly for me to take friends, but I figured 6 games or at least have 2 seats is all right. And then
6 games, huh?
I do plan on seeing if any friends like Jake or
I will
wants
be
to go.
joining you, sir.
You want to go to a game?
I will go.
All right.
Show me what days you have. Would you get to pick them, or do you already have them set?
So I have set tickets for 2, but
Okay.
if there's ever, I recommend kind of going on a day where
the ones that are set. Oh, let me check. Let me see those.
it might be easier to get tickets for the ones I don't have.
Oh,
believe it or
really?
not, I'll tell you a little
Oh, okay.
afterwards.
All
But if you want to knock a game out this year, this is your to do it. And I fucking forgot to choose I think I forgot to choose the Miami game. Fuck.
Wait, I was gonna say, can I wear a Miami shirt?
Yeah, of course you can.
Somebody,
but
somebody gonna beat me up.
I'm actually while we're talking, I'm gonna look that
Okay.
up when you start talking about basketball. Maybe. So yeah, soccer side, not too much. There's the FAs in Europe. They just announced the Champions League group stages, the CONCACAF Champions League.
Okay.
So that is not as big as the European UEFA Champions League. That's the one everyone looks forward to.
Yep.
So this is the North America. This is Liga MX versus MLS. They have the
Wow.
groups. They have not announced the calendar.
Cool.
So I made sure to talk about that with my ticket
Cool,
rep. I was
cool.
like, hey, these games aren't out there yet. And she was like,
Ah,
"No,
okay.
they're not. Oh, okay. So, trust me, there's plenty of games to go to.
Yeah.
But that-
Mbappe.
Mbappe is rumored to go to Real Madrid.
He already did.
Well, that was a whole messy thing
Ah.
because he teased going to Real Madrid about a
Oh.
year or 2 ago. But
Apparently they have a trio, a big 3 guys now.
Madrid, yeah,
Yeah,
they're
is what
they're
I've
beating the
seen.
shit out of Barcelona.
I'm not sure
Barcelona
who
making
they
the
are. I
signing.
just know I know Mbappe.
I don't keep up with Spanish too much, but if I hear the names, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great
Oh,
player.
really?
I'm just kind of one of those guys now.
It kind of seemed like they were making a super team or something because it was like they showed the 3 guys and I'm like, oh shit, damn, Mbappe's over here with these guys.
So Real Madrid is probably the most popular sports
Well,
franchise.
we
in the
were
world.
talking. Wasn't he gonna go sign with the Saudis or something, or
for a season. It was
some shit
weird.
like that,
Yeah,
right?
It was a weird contract where he was going to go there for a year and then be free to come back
The
to
fucking
PSG
billionaire,
or
isn't
something
he? A
like that.
billionaire now with his contract.
shoulda-
Or after
he
his
shoulda done-
contract,
he
then
shoulda
got
done
with
it.
the B.
He should have done it, but he decided not to.
Oh, I thought he did take it.
I got to look into this then.
Oh.
This sounds like it's not because
I thought he did take it.
I thought he did too, but if he's going to Real Madrid, then I don't think so. Unless he's going
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
You're right. I think that was just the offer they were going to give him.
they
The
were
Billy.
giving him a huge
Yeah, I
offer just to
think
play a
so.
season over there.
Well, the last thing that I saw was that he signed with Real Madrid, or maybe it was just like a thing where they were kind of like, oh, what if he goes here? There'll be this guy and this guy, you know.
Yeah, no. So the controversy with him is he teased going to Real Madrid. His whole career, he's always said he's wanted to play there. So finally, his contract with PSG was up, and it looked like he was going to head over there. But he decided at the very end to stay with PSG, almost like they called his bluff, saying, "Oh," or like, no, they didn't call his bluff. So should I say they got scared and they offered him a bunch of money.
I wonder what they offered him to.
I don't know, but Real Madrid was left offended because they were like, "Hey, we publicly said we're gonna, do this, and and like all this money's there. We moved. I think they moved all the money to the side. They're like, all right, boom, here's your money." And just to kind of at the end say, "No, I'm staying in PSG." That kind of left a little sour taste in Real Madrid. I think the owner said something about like we don't like playing games kind of deal, and it kind of just seemed like, oh, he just might have burned a bridge.
Yeah, maybe.
But it kind of sounds like no, it wasn't. Things happened. Everything simmered down, and the contract is back on. So he might be going
That's
back
cool.
over there.
That's cool. Yeah, dude, I'm actually now that hey, I got me that Messi shirt that you got me, and now I'm like, you know what? I fucking want to watch some Messi games.
more.
Watch some Miami games.
Oh, I mean, honestly, sometimes getting into a sport, especially like F1 and stuff.
And
like
I
the
mean,
way
we have a home soccer team, too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Let's just get into soccer too.
Sometimes those contract negotiations are dirty enough, and you know enough about sports to where they're even fun, even if you don't know the sport.
Yeah.
Just
noise.
contract negotiations
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. Like, oh,
Yeah.
shit, that's enough. Sometimes all that shit's fun.
Yeah.
Especially when like they straight up just rip contracts. I'm like, all right, now you're out of here, dog.
Yeah.
Those are the stories I like. So yeah, not too much on the soccer side. I mean, I could
Cool.
open a soccer thing.
Yeah, dude,
So-
check out those Messi commercials. Hey, check out those Messi commercials. They're great.
We'll do a soccer one because there's only 4 cards.
Oh, you want to soccer before you jump into the F1?
Yeah, that way you can
Alright.
because there's only 4 of these,
Oh, okay. All right.
and then
Do it.
I can actually quickly. F1 is kind of interesting. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but there's a lot going on, a lot more than people think.
There is a lot going on. I keep seeing things all the time.
Well,
And I think just a little bit of F1 stuff that I started looking around, now I'm just getting flooded with all kinds of F1
the
stuff.
interesting thing is it's right before the season starts. Okay, this
Yeah.
is a player from Crystal Palace. Can't see his name.
Yeah.
Easy Emirates. I don't think I've known who this is. We have a pretty good player down there. From Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know to this guy either.
Abarici?
Uh,
Abarici? That's a
The lighting's a little jacked up
Yeah,
for
I
me,
think
so I got to do this
I
this
think
way.
it is.
Dejan Kolosvansky. I don't know. The soccer ones are gonna be tough, especially these European guys from like these
Yeah.
other countries. Elian Malzer, and then the very special card
Oh, okay. What's the special one?
from Bournemouth, Marcus Taverner.
Let's-
I don't know too much about this kid. He's a rookie. I don't know if he's good or not, but Bournemouth, the Sounders have actually signed a player from this team before.
Oh, really?
They're kind of a lower mid-table team. I don't know if, how long it's been since they've been like in the first tier, first
Bournemouth?
division.
Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, yeah.
Oh,
Not
okay.
not really one of the big teams. They typically hang around the.
Oh,
mid,
you know what? If we
mid to
needed to see the name, we could just look
Yep.
it over.
low. the name of the player.
Yeah,
Wow,
for the
it's right
player.
there. Yeah, because it's kind of tough to read on the card.
Well, and the guy and the
Yeah.
team too. I'll tell you right there.
But yeah, those guys are typically lower mid table. But yeah, that's the soccer stuff. Just 4 cards.
Have we
Fine
been
with
getting
me.
burned on these? Do you feel like have we gotten anything that's like awesome, like from these?
We haven't opened them up in a while.
I don't think.
but
we
I don't think
have.
so
I
either.
feel like they've just been kind of
Um,
standard guys. Your
Mm,
booster
yeah.
packs. You don't have like the good ones.
Well, these might be a little bit better here. Oh, this is 2021, 22, so it depends on the year too.
Oh, yeah.
These,
Which this is what year is this? 22, 23?
yeah, a little more recent.
Well,
Should I open the F1 pack and talk about F1, or should we just go straight into F1 pack?
F1, baby.
All right.
Oh, let's do 2-pack. Yeah, because, we haven't been opening it too much.
No, we haven't. Because of foosball, man.
Too
I
much
blame
foo-
American football.
American
This
football.
is going to be a thing where at the end of the football season, we just talk about football for an hour. That's probably what's going
Well,
to
I
happen.
mean, that's, hey, we love football, right?
Yeah, of course.
So plus we're vested in when it comes to the fantasy. So I mean, we always have a lot of football.
Award winners: Formula One, Constructors Champion. They won it. Who is this for? It has to be like Mercedes or someone. I'm trying to see the team. Mercedes, yeah, it is Mercedes. Because of 2001. So Mercedes won the Constructors Cup. Ooh, a nice little picture of a guy we're going to talk about here in a little bit, Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, that's your guy right there, isn't he? Right there?
Who, Lewis Hamilton?
Isn't that him?
That's Anthony's guy.
And that's him though, right?
Yeah, he's the team
so
Mercedes.
now you got a card of him.
Yep.
Well, that's the juicy news
And
that
this
I
is
heard.
a nice. Yeah, yep. That's where we're going. A little there.
And he's
Nicholas
dating some
Latifi?
famous. And he dated some famous
Is he?
girl.
I don't even know. I don't know if this guy even still races, but this is from remember 2001. Charles Leclerc
Oh, this is
still
cool.
racing, and a little news with this him too because he's going to stick around to the team. He's there. A very young Yuki Tsunoda.
Oh, Leclerc. Oh, okay. Wow, look at this. You're getting all the hot topics, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting all the hot topic guys.
He's staying there. He's not going anywhere. And of course,
Yuki.
the man of the last couple seasons,
This is your guy. Look at that. We haven't got a Yuki card, have we? We got it.
Not in a while.
We had him in the.
I think we had one like
the
that
car?
before, actually.
Yeah.
Maximus.
Oh, okay. The MVP of
Mhm.
F1.
Well, he won that Grand Prix, whichever Grand Prix that was.
This was in 2021, huh?
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
We'll start off with the
Let's
news.
get the
You break
juicy
that because
F1 news.
I got some
I want
other
to
news
hear
to
it.
break.
I want to hear it
You want to go
because I
straight in
did
the...
hear a little bit.
So Lewis Hamilton, to my knowledge, has always been with Team Red Bull, Team Mercedes. Well, they're gonna eat me up for that one. He's always been with Mercedes.
No more Red Bulls for you,
I
sir.
know. So at the beginning of the season, there was, what's funny is I don't know if people. I remember talking with Anthony. Whenever we go watch F1 at
At,
Bruise and
Bruise,
Q's,
at the F1 spot.
the F1 spot. I kept saying, "Hey, Lewis sounds a little irritated on the headset. He always sounds," and he's like, "No, dude, he always sounds like that. He always sounds a little whiny." But I get it because I just started watching the sport,
Yeah.
and then I started watching the show, and then I was like, okay, he kind of makes sense. He always seems whiny, but he seemed a little more like
Agitated.
yeah, and he just didn't seem kind of happy, and then it was kind of interesting because there was a couple times where he does this thing where he likes to look at other people's cars before the race, and I've noticed like this.
What do you mean he likes to look at other people's cars?
Well,
Like,
there's nothing wrong with you walking towards another car's garage if the car is out there, and you can look at the bodywork and see the aerodynamics. There's only one part of the car you can't see, obviously, and it's the bottom. So he was infamous for being one of those drivers that he would go and he would just check out the cars.
Does he have a mirror on his shoe? Looking around?
Maybe just a little upskirt of the cars.
Yeah. That's illegal, sir.
Yeah, get out of here.
Even in F1, that's illegal. You can't have that.
So it was kind of surprising. It was surprising. It was, but for him to announce that he wasn't going to return to Mercedes
Yeah.
was a weird thing because the rumor came out, and very quickly it was already announced what team he was going to. It was the weirdest thing because
Was he a free agent? I mean, was he under under contract? Was he like
so he has one more year in his contract, which means that he knew he had one more year in his contract.
Uh-huh.
So he's negotiating now for when his contract is up. So that'd be next season.
so that's
So-
not going to happen now?
No, it won't be till 2025.
How
So-
does that work?
It's just like it's
So what? How is he going to drive for the other team?
it's happened in F1, and it's one of those. It's
Shut the
super
fuck
weird.
up.
This
No
dude, F1
way.
is a weird sport in the sense of that in any other sport,
What
when-
the hell?
when a player's done and he signs a contract with another team, he goes to that other team almost immediately. And F1, they honor the duration of their contract.
Isn't that a conflict of interest here?
No, because the racers still want to finish good. They still have this pride and they want to finish in a good place because at any point, there's also initiative in their contracts and stuff. So at any point, Mercedes can be like, you know what? Nah, we're done. But I don't think Mercedes wants to do that.
What the hell?
But now it gives them a season to look for another driver. The only thing is people aren't really sure who Mercedes is going to get. Now, Lewis Hamilton is going to Ferrari.
Ferrari.
He's going with the Italians. Oui. Now, the Italians are racist. So we'll see how this goes for him. And so, no, Italians are kind of racist. So
I've seen the
not all
movies.
of them.
I've seen the movies.
Um,
Guidos.
Yeah, you've seen Sopranos, huh?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so he's going to Ferrari. Now, the next question I had when that was announced was like, who's leaving? Was it Carlos Sainz or Sean Leclerc?
That is so bizarre.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's. I know. I get it.
That is so fucking weird.
Yeah, I get it because I just at first I had to settle with like, so you're able in no other sport can you negotiate behind people's backs. The only reason why I was kind of like, oh, okay, is because watching the F1 show, you realize how this works. Like while you're still under contract, there's nothing stopping you from negotiating with another team. Now you're being fucking sneaky.
Yeah. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
this is a sport where you could be sneaky
What the
and a
hell?
little backstabby. Because
Dude, I'm just like.
yeah, because when Daniel Ricciardo left Red Bull, it was announced halfway through the season or something that he was going to go to Renault. So he finished his contract with Red Bull when he was already signed to go to Renault the next year. And I was kind of watching that, and I was like, dude, that's fucking weird. And then the Red Bull guys were
Wouldn't
like,
that make you like not try hard for the team that you're driving for at that moment?
no, because you still have pride in what you do. You still want to finish good. And more importantly, you want to show who your investors.
But you don't want to get into an accident.
Oh, of course not.
And I mean, you don't want something to happen to you.
No, no, I guess not. But most of the guys actually, most guys are pretty safe.
Uh-huh.
Sort of. It's not a very safe.
They're only
sport,
driving
obviously.
200 fucking miles an hour.
I was gonna say it's not a very safe sport. So in all that, it turns out Carlos Sainz was the one that was going to leave, and Leclerc was going to stay.
Uh-huh.
That was the card we got. So the interesting now is Sainz is actually a good driver, and here's the weird thing: last year, the only driver to take out a Red Bull was Carlos Sainz in Singapore.
Yeah.
So you have the only guy to take out a Red Bull that's now going
He
to
got
have
like
to
second
negotiate.
place or some shit now. What do you
Max
mean?
got like third. No, he got first.
Okay.
That was the only race that Red Bull
okay.
didn't win was in Singapore, and it was Carlos Sainz to take him out. Now the big question is, this leaves a seat open in Mercedes.
Mercedes?
Will Carlos Sainz go to Mercedes, or will Mercedes go with someone else? But there's also a lot of
But
weird.
he can sign with anybody.
He can, and there's also weird talk with Alonso, who's an older veteran racer, and I don't think he has a long contract. I think because of his age, I think his contract is kind of from year to year. I think.
Wow.
I don't think. I think his contract might be up because I think there's a lot of questions asking him if he was ready to go,
No
ready
shit.
to retire,
Huh.
because he is a little older.
Yeah.
So you have a possible 1 year with Alonso, who has been complaining a little bit. No, he's been defending because a lot of people have been saying he's complaining, but he's saying, "Hey, man, I'm not saying anything on these newspapers. You guys need to." He's had attitude.
Oh, really?
But if Mercedes comes knocking, I think I see him going out there because
So
he's racing with Aston Martin. I think Aston Martin's got a new name.
Yeah.
right
So
away.
how much of an effect is this gonna? How is this gonna affect F1 moving forward?
Moving forward, not too much. It's just gonna it's
They're still gonna be going after
And
Red
the
Bull.
fa-
I mean, it's like the little guys are just like, whatever.
yeah, and Red Bull and Mercedes are still gonna go head to head. But remember that Aston Martin, not Aston Martin. Ooh man, what's the orange team? McLaren. McLaren has been tearing it up, and as much as I always talk shit about him, little homie there, he's been doing pretty good. Man.
Huh.
Oh, fuck, I always forget. I'm so bad with the
Trying to
names.
give his name? Look it
Yeah,
up?
I talk so much shit about him. F1, here.
I'm trying to think of who you talk shit about.
He's from the UK. Well, Bottas is out there too, but he's a good driver. I think he's gonna stick around. From the UK, it's let's see, F1 drivers. I accept all the cookies, dog. My bad. Oh, not this. It's putting me like all the. Did you know me? No.
Right, like F1 roster or something
Yeah.
for the orange you know what? Oh, there you go. Yep, there you go.
Wait, if he's up
Well,
here-
you don't. I
This
mean, I
guy's a
hear you
little
talk
low.
shit about.
See, it's one of these guys. I know. I know one of those guys, but I'm trying to remember who the heck it was. Drivers. There we go.
I'm trying to think of names.
There he
Not
is.
signs.
Lando Norris.
Oh, Lando Norris.
yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
La-
the guy.
so-
That's the guy you talk shit
Yeah,
about.
I talk a lot of shit about Lando Norris, but the thing is, I don't see McLaren doing anything different because Lando Norris has been doing good.
Is he officially what? When you go to Lewis Hamilton right now, what does it say?
He's still there. He's got
Yeah.
this season. He's going
That's
to
so
finish out
weird.
the season.
Huh.
George Russell's been interesting because Russell's a good driver,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like he's been. He Lewis is still. Lewis is the better. I think Lewis is the better driver than Russell. Russell has this thing where sometimes he makes a weird little stupid choice and it just happens. But he finished pretty good last season, so he's not too bad. But I thought for sure, with the two guys from McLaren, Oscar Piastri, I believe, is a rookie. And he for his first year is doing really good. So these guys are going to stay. What we need to do, like I said, Carlos Sainz leaving is going to be interesting. And then
What about Checo? What's going to happen to Checo?
He's got this season.
He was going to leave too. No.
He's got this season, and they're probably not going to renegotiate his contract. So the rumor is that there's a fight for his position. There is a very good chance that Carlos Sainz can sign with.
They're trading one
Red Bull
Mexican for another Mexican?
for a Spaniard, not a Espanol. So you never know. But also Alonso, he
okay. He's a retired
drove great this whole last season. Like he outdrove Lance Stroll, his teammate. He outdrove Lance Stroll, and he finished a podium a couple times. Always in a good mood, and he just looks like if he just had the right car, he would be in a good place. So I can see Alonso.
Is he the one that was going to retire, or that retired and came back?
Yeah, he retired and he came back.
Okay.
So I can see Alonso taking the chair at either Mercedes or at Red Bull after Checo. There's going to be two open seats at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Because Checo's not going to stick around.
Yeah.
I don't think Red Bull's going to re-sign him. But that also opens up. Who knows what's going to happen with they haven't announced the team name. But AlphaTauri is going to have a new team name. They think it's going to be like Boss Racing.
Oh, that's right. We're saying Hugo Boss, huh?
Yep. Valtteri Bottas. These guys are Kick Saber now. There's a little controversy with them. I got to look into it. Apparently, Kick might have not paid Saber or whatever however that's pronounced. The money that it's weird. I got to look into it, but there's a little controversy going there.
They didn't pay the contract or what?
I actually took a little screenshot of this because there's more juice, and I should have looked this up, but I didn't. Let's see. Stake.com screwed Saber or Saber, whatever, and lied about having the license in Switzerland. Now they're getting sued. So I don't know what Stake.com is doing, but they don't have a license in Switzerland. It's causing some controversy there. And there's a couple other things about some circuits changing. It's a little controversy, but I got to look into these before I bring these up. So
any new cities going to have they already announced like the tour, where they're going? Or
no new cities. There was a team that really wanted to come in. Andrade can't join. I can't remember that is, but I remember hearing that there was a team that really wanted to join. These guys, the FIB keeps denying them, but the reason they keep denying them is because they need to like kind of get these teams in here, and they want to have their own team, but they want to stick to a 10-team, 2-man like team system with 20 cars. They don't want to do 22 cars or anything like that. So they don't want to overcrowd the track. What do they call it? The tarmac or the grid.
Tarmac.
So there's a little controversy with that. Now those guys were told, hey, there's a good chance we could get you guys in 2026 or something like that. So I think they're going to try again soon.
They should do an F1 in Yakima, Washington.
That'd be kind of dope because we already. I mean, might as well just close down all the fucking roads.
Tear it down and then redo the roads. We need to fix.
Yeah,
anyway.
we actually that money would help this economy. We have fucked up roads, but that's kind of that. That's the driver end. There's probably a few more things there, but there is something I want to just tap in real quick. This is what you didn't know, and this is the Kit car was also debuted. Haas debuted their car. I'm trying to think of. I think Red Bull might debut their car here pretty soon.
Ooh.
Williams also debuted their new car. It looks kind of like that.
Is that the paint company?
What's that?
Is that the paint company?
Williams?
Sherwin-Williams?
No, it's a different Williams. It's like a Williams family in the UK. But the bigger controversy in F1 right now is Christian. What's it called? Okay, so we know Gunther got fired. Gunther Steins. That's the guy that ran Haas. Cool dude. People were bummed out. But Red Bull boss. F1. Let's see F1. That way you can see how he looks. You might know how he looks. All right. This guy, Christian Horner. He is the boss of Red Bull.
Okay.
He's the guy that runs the show. He's the
Oh.
guy that tells. Everything goes through him. He's also was given that position at a very young age,
Oh.
and he's been in Red Bull forever. He is now under investigation as of a
Really?
couple days ago.
Uh-oh.
Now, he was told that he was given a
Investigation
head
by who?
by Team Red Bull. They're doing their own internal investigation
Oh, they're in-house
on
investigating.
the
huh?
guy that's running the show
Wow. Okay.
for harassment.
Oh no, not another one.
What kind of harassment? I don't know.
Oh my god.
But all signs are pointing to it's not looking good.
no.
I will give Red Bull this credit. I have no idea
Jeez.
what kind of harassment was being done.
Can't be a
but-
good one.
But yeah, and it's as far as to where by Friday, I think they'll have the result of the investigation. And the rumor right now going around is that Red Bull's telling him,
He's
hey,
out.
maybe you should step down.
Oh.
So the rumor is that they're
man.
telling him, maybe you should step down.
Dude, what is it with the owners of like these big companies, big teams, big sports franchises? Why are they such fucking dogs?
Dude, I don't know
Just
what kind of
'cause they're
harassment.
Fucking rich.
I don't know what kind of harassment. It could have been just like just an inappropriate
What
joke.
is it? Why you got so much fucking? Oh man,
He seems kind of racist though.
yeah, you seen him on the show.
No, he's actually a pretty cool guy. So who knows what
Dang.
kind of
Well,
what could
depending
happen.
on what kind of harassment that is, I'll tell you
Mhm.
how cool he is.
Yep. So that's a pretty big thing. This guy's been with Red Bull forever,
Dude, that's
forever,
crazy.
and he's
That's
built Red Bull to where it is now.
Yeah.
So
He's probably the same guy that got sued $15 million for saying that Red Bull gives you wings. Did you hear
Got
about
sued for
that?
No,
Yeah, somebody sued him for that. False
Oh
advertising.
my
Red Bull
God.
doesn't give you wings.
people don't give.
He
people
got
are
that guy
stupid.
got $15 million. Fucking man, I wish I would have done that.
I know, that was
Dude,
stupid.
that's right there. It was right there in front of your face for,
right in front of
for
your
20
false
years.
marketing.
Red
I'm
Bull
gonna-
gives you
alright.
wings. You know what fucking does
Now
not?
let's find something.
Yeah,
and
we
then
should we
we'll
need
say, hey, dog, this-
McDonald's fries. Yeah, that's bullshit. that fucking McGriddle. Nope, that's bullshit.
You know, Burger King always says, "Have it your way." I'm gonna find some way they can't.
There
they
you
have it their
go.
way.
Yeah, yep, yeah. There's some way where they won't have it your way. Yep, got to put some kind of nasty shit on there. Damn. Yeah,
yeah.
So that's what I was gonna talk about. I seen that Lewis Hamilton deal.
Yeah, that was big. This is big too.
Dang.
F1.
Oh,
is
what
up.
about the Netflix? What about the Netflix deal? The deal, the show.
Oh.
The what
Let
about
me
all
look-
that?
Let me look that up real quick.
Are they moving to ESPN? Are they gonna move to HBO Max? Where are they gonna move to? What's gonna happen there?
That show is put together by Netflix, so it's not going anywhere. Hold
That's a Netflix original.
on. Let's see. Netflix Drive to Survive season 5 recap. Each season, blah, blah, blah. The last season of the show will be released February 2023. Look at the sport. Last season.
I mean, that could
Last
mean just
year?
last season, previous
February
season, right?
23.
Doesn't mean final. Final's final.
Is season 6 the last season? When does season 6? How to watch? Saturday season 6 trailer.
You gotta
Um,
you gotta look for like contract, like different like renewals, TV deals,
Um,
TV deals for
there we
F1 TV deals. What you gotta do? Look for F1 TV deals. That'll give you.
Let's see. Let me get the name down. Drive to Survive.
I feel like I've been seeing F1 advertised, on Turner. I think on HBO Max.
Okay, the rights are held by Disney, ESPN, end of 2025. Okay, so while the 6th series of the series is already being shot by Netflix. Okay, they're good for another
Oh,
couple
so it
years.
ends in 2025.
And I think this season's gonna fucking help. It's already getting juicy because
well, they'll just renew it if it's getting
if
good.
it's good, yeah,
they'll just keep it.
2025. So they're good for another year.
That's kind of weird. How did they get NASCAR and F1 though? How does that
So
work?
I'm gonna guess for people who don't know, NASCAR's getting their own kind of Drive to Survive kind of show. So I'm gonna guess there was never ever in the contract with Netflix, and these contracts are really petty like this, where the contract states that they cannot have another professional motorsport
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
show.
Competition. They don't want.
It would be really weird it'd be weird for F1 to do that because I think Netflix is probably paying them pretty good. Now I watched the trailer to the NASCAR season, kind of their Drive to Survive thing. I forgot what it's called. It looks good.
Looks interesting.
looks fucking good. So I'll play it for you after the show. That way you see. They do a good job of editing it. And there seems to be a little bit more characters. There's always the characters. The thing with F1 is they're all snobby except for Daniel Ricciardo.
See, NASCAR just gonna
And
be a bunch
Gunther.
of hillbillies, bunch of
And
hicks.
that's what makes it. That's
bunch of hicks out
dude,
there
yeah.
from Iowa and
Dude,
Oklahoma.
imagine
Oh my
just all these
God.
accents. Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, motherfucker,
Right, you fucking hit me in the back of my car's fucking
trying to
scrambling
fuck my
around.
sister.
So,
Some Joe Dirt motherfuckers
imagine that
over
just
there.
wrestling promos every race week. Oh, I'm in. I'm watching NASCAR. I'm sorry, I'm being ignorant. Now. People are like, it's not like that. But apparently F1 has less cars. There's a lot more cars in NASCAR. But I guess people always say that F1 has a better point system that makes more sense. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But just because I don't know about NASCAR.
Yeah.
I just heard that from a few different people.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, that's the F1 news. A little NASCAR in there, I guess. Why not? I don't know too much about it, but
Nice.
I could become a NASCAR fan here.
Sounds pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm actually, I want to watch some more.
Even though the racing sometimes might be like, all right, like I said, the racing. Excuse me, I like watching the tech in the cars. So I saw from the beginning of the season when McLaren was trash, and I was talking shit about Lando, up into the point where they were the most improved team, and I was like, fuck, dude, McLaren might be turning up. So now coming into the season, because of what I saw last year, McLaren might have a good car. Mercedes had good drivers. Ferrari had Ferrari had a shit pit crew.
Yeah.
They were known to be the joke of the pit stop because they would take forever. They'd be fumbling around. So the drivers
second longer than everybody else.
Yeah, basically the drivers were the guys that really shine in that
No,
team.
but they got penalties and shit too
Yeah.
if they took too fucking long.
Yep. So it's going to be interesting to see if Ferrari got their shit together a little bit more. If the pit crew's doing better, if their cars are doing better, because I think there was a little issues they had with their car at the beginning of the season that they did tweak and get figured out. There was one car I can't remember where one team actually brought an old car model because they're like, fuck, dude, this new model kind of sucks. So they actually brought back the old car model to put them head to head almost. Like, all right, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So
I guess
it's
it's
kind of
still.
interesting.
I guess it's still when it comes to F1 and NASCAR and shit. I mean, or F1. I mean, it just comes down to the car. I mean, it comes down to the people, the engineers. Whoever.
The engineers in F1, not in NASCAR. I think in NASCAR, everyone's on the same playing field.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, there's some Indy racers. And believe it or not, Indy racing is supposed to be a little more intense than F1 because Indy racers all the same style. They're all going out there. So it is whoever's the best driver. They're also random. So you never know who's going to win one week and the other.
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
But I mean, I guess too, you still need that driver that's going to get that pressure. That's going to be cool with having all the pressure on.
Yeah,
him
and
too.
then I think Indy they don't have power steering, so it takes a little more for them to jerk and pull.
Really?
F1 they got power steering, so well, easy.
Well, yeah, you see them.
Yeah. So the little differences in those sports. But yeah, that's the motorsport news. I was a YouTuber I watched that does like haunted videos, but he does the off-road trucks that get lifted. That's also a NASCAR thing. So technically he's one of those. CJ Fasion, he's not that good, I don't think.
When's the first F1 race?
End of February. February.
We're in February.
End of this month. Literally, I think it's the last weekend of the month. I took a screenshot.
Really? Sundays, yeah. And it starts where?
That's the wrong screenshot. I believe it's going to start in the Middle East in Bahrain.
Oh.
Where is that? Damn.
Now, is it the same tour every year? Is it like they give you 10 tracks, or how many races do they have in a year?
It's quite a bit of them.
It was 20 some or so.
F1.
Is it the same? They do the same tracks every year, same time, or is it like do they do it different? Do they add them? Do they swip them up? Do they pull them out of a hat? How do they? What do they do?
So the first Grand Prix, Formula One, Sunday. No, that's another one. F1 start 2024. So the first Grand Prix, Bahrain, March 2nd. So yeah, that's at the end of this month, weekend. So from March 1st, Friday, 2nd, Saturday is probably going to be the Grand Prix. So there's a good chance that Thursday, the 29th. Oh, it's a leap year? Huh? The 29th might be the first.
It?
Yeah, this says the 29th. There's only 28 days in this month. So 29, that means it's a leap year.
Oh.
So yeah, it'll be that weekend. The Bahrain GP, which is one of the lesser expensive ones to go to.
But you have to go to the Middle East.
Mm-hmm. So funny you should say. You mentioned them adding tracks. I don't remember how many races there are. I want to say there's a few, but in 2025 or 2026, they're actually gonna add a Spanish Grand Prix. There's already one. They're gonna add another
Mexico
one.
City.
not like like from Spain. Spain
Oh,
Spanish.
okay. Oh.
So they're doing a weird thing where, from what I've read, it's supposed to be a hybrid to
Oh.
where it goes from a nice track area into like into more street, like the
Oh.
house stuff.
Oh,
So
wow.
this track is being built with a hybrid idea in mind of like
Oh.
a street circuit
That's
and a
pretty
regular
cool. That's
circuit.
pretty
So
cool.
I'm curious to see how it's going to look.
Well, so is that what they do? Do they do the same cities every year, or how do they?
It's contract. So then the Vegas contract's for 10 years. So they're going to do Vegas for 9 more seasons. They're either going to renew the contract or
No, but I guess what I'm saying is like, do they go in order, right? Do they? Is it the, like, so like the start of the year, it's always in the Middle East, and then or is it
what's
switch it up,
interesting?
or what?
I think they do switch it up every now and then because I'm going back and I'm watching some older F1 races on to take full advantage of the
Yeah.
service.
Do you remember what the first race was of last year? Where was it?
It was Bahrain.
Oh, was it?
Bahrain again. I don't know how to pronounce it. But Middle Eastern guys get really offended when they mispronounce it. So I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. So I think that's where the first race was last year as well, and I think the last couple of years. But I think there was one season where it started like in Australia. Sometimes they have a preseason like in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
So it does. I've seen where they start somewhere different. So
Oh, yeah.
I think they rotate it. I don't know how it works.
Maybe every couple of years. Or so.
Yeah, but Bahrain, I think the last couple seasons have been the first stop for the season, which, from what I understand, it's all right. We tease the idea of going to the Austin GP with
yeah.
Anthony and stuff. It looks like it might not happen now.
Dang.
But what sucks is the Austin one, I guess people are saying by design is actually one of the nicer ones to go to because of the way the track is built, like with the curves up and down, to where they say it's one of the nicer ones to actually watch the racing because there's some where you're kind of obstructed or a little funky.
Okay, I see.
But they said that the Austin one in general, they said was built really, really good.
Huh.
Vegas are just
Oh, they'll
a bunch of-
change that.
No, the Vegas are dicks.
They'll change that so
they
they
got-
get more money from
Maybe.
it.
Maybe. But we'll see. I'm bummed out. I really want to go to GP this year. Might still happen. Might drag somewhere.
Hey, you never know. You might just make it. You never know.
That's
Hey,
all.
Vegas is not that far away. So hey,
It's
Vegas.
just fucking expensive, man.
Yeah, well, it's fucking expensive everywhere.
That's all I got for that. Ooh, hockey. I didn't watch. I don't.
Ooh,
know.
hockey.
I don't know
Watch.
what's
Have you
going on
watched
with
any hockey at all?
None at all.
What have you been watching?
Nothing. YouTube videos mainly. Just I've been reading up on F1 more than anything. Watching touch and go with soccer. It's kind of nice winding down from football. I'm not gonna lie. I think at first,
you know what? I was gonna ask you. How do you feel about not having a week of football? Like with no football this week. How
it was
is
okay.
It?
At first,
You didn't watch flag football. You watched the Pro Bowl. You watch any of
I
that?
did not watch any of the Pro Bowl.
No Pro Bowl at all.
Nothing.
No flag
'cause-
football. You didn't watch no flag football.
No.
You didn't watch Eli versus
Dude,
Eli.
that whole fucking weekend. That's when I went to the comedy thing. I was kind of like, I don't want to do anything. I just
Yeah,
did. I've been doing some gaming
Yeah.
mainly, also that too. But
I didn't
no.
watch it either. I just know.
at first playoffs started, Monday night games are done.
Yeah.
Then I was like, fuck, Thursday night games are done. I'm like, fuck, this kind of sucks. But I think the playoffs tapered down in a way
Yeah.
to where, all right, okay. So now that I'm like,
Yeah, I
okay,
mean, I didn't
alright.
really feel,
Cool.
I honestly was like, oh, okay, it's cool.
yeah, like I said, at first when playoffs hit,
Yeah.
I was missing the Monday night game. I
Yeah.
was kind of missing the Thursday because I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I think because the playoffs tapered down the way they did, it's kind of like a cool down. Now I'm kind of like, all right, okay, football's gonna end, and
Yeah.
I can kind of settle with it, and I'm okay. But at first, it was just, it's so intense, and
I know.
I didn't watch football, especially towards the end. You saw
Yeah.
towards the end where I started actually watching it more when
Yep,
fantasy
yeah,
season,
yeah. Towards
fantasy
the
was
end,
over.
yeah.
So, I think
And I
it's gonna
mean,
watch it for now.
now it's media time for the football for the Niners and the Chiefs.
Swifties? Oh.
Swifties, yeah, Niners and the Swifties. Now it's media time, so they do their little 3 or 4 days of
Good
media.
fans. Yep.
Apparently, the Niners have a problem with the field in Las Vegas. They
Isn't there a bunch of rain or some shit?
it rained, it got trashed on, trampled on, or
Did it?
it wasn't good, or the field was fucked up, or something.
They made a big deal last
they're
year.
complaining about it. Last year
Because-
they complained about something else.
That grass takes a while to grow.
Well,
Like those turfs
Yeah.
are made specifically for the Super Bowl. Like they hire people to.
they
to
did
grow this
it. They
grass.
did it at UNLV at the college.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they grew it there.
So that's where they
built
put it. They
All
didn't. They sawed it. Is resawed is what they used, I guess.
right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know because UNLV, I guess they use AstroTurf, so they do their
Mhm.
turf, and then all they did was just sod over it for them to come and use to practice for for the Super Bowl.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with
And
that.
apparently
I mean,
it was
doesn't matter.
apparently it was all fucked up.
What the
So,
fuck? Well, dude,
but it's the Niners that are complaining about it.
that's because the script calls for them to lose.
Oh yeah, script has been debunked. The script is no longer.
The Niners went off the script. That's what happened. They were rebeldes.
Yeah, I mean, there's all. Dude, I see all kinds of shit still about Travis Kelce. You know, old Taylor Swift won a bunch of trophies, bunch of hardware at the Grammys, and
Fake show.
you know,
I heard Jay-Z was mad because Beyonce didn't.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
pulled a Kanye.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Beyonce never got an album of the year. So what?
Doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, what's stronger, the Beehive or the Swifties?
Swifties, bro, all the way.
Really?
There's also another, bunch of conspiracies going around. Travis Kelce's gonna fucking propose to
Who the fuck's he
Taylor
with?
Swift at the 50th. Travis Kelce.
Oh, for some reason I thought Travis Scott. My bad. I was like, what the
Travis
fuck?
Kelce. No, he's gonna be. He's probably.
He's going to, dog.
He's trying to get 2 rings that day. He's trying to get 2 rings that
there you
day,
go.
not just one. He's trying to get 2. Yeah, there's so much
What are
shit.
these, baby?
There's so much
What
shit.
is these,
going
baby?
on. And everybody just keeps fucking going at this.
He's gonna take a knee, baby. You've been running the clock in my heart.
Yeah, and I mean, they're talking about Andy Reid retiring and Travis Kelce might retire, and
Andy Reid to Seattle. Let's go. Oh wait, we already got a coach. Fuck.
oh yeah, we had a new coach too. So that we didn't talk about last week.
No, we didn't. We
'Cause
got
that just happened. That happened like right after we did the show.
Actually, it was
Yep.
the defensive coordinator, right?
Mike McDonald or something McDonald.
Yeah, from Baltimore.
Ronald McDonald. I don't trust the guy.
You said he was too young, even though the young coaches are the ones tearing it up right now.
No.
Except for-
I did say he was too young, but I also said Ronald. Anybody with a McDonald,
Yeah, that's true.
I can't take them. I just want to eat there. I don't want them to coach. I don't want them to coach.
I just
soccer,
get
so.
hungry. It's like, oh, this McDonald's
Old Dan Quinn. We didn't sign him. I was surprised.
Everyone kept saying Dan.
I was
Quinn, too.
surprised. Dan
Everyone kept saying
Quinn.
Dan
Yeah. I mean, we needed him. Well, I mean,
We needed something.
I don't know. Now check it out. Now that we don't have I don't think we have an offense or a defensive coordinator anymore. We can get Pete Carroll to be the offensive coordinator, and we can get Bill Belichick to be the defensive coordinator. How about that?
Reunite them.
Yeah, put them both together.
I think we still. It's just the main coach. I think the other coaches are still there,
Oh, are they?
but they're
I
probably
thought we
can't.
lost them all. Well, I mean, usually once you lose your head coach, you lose this guy because they're on the same team. They're all together,
Yeah, and then whoever comes in
and
doesn't
then
like
they
their
bring their
style.
own guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
I can see it.
I think we still need those guys too, bro.
And
I
we are.
mean, maybe I don't know, but
Yeah, I think our defense is doing good.
If they don't get rid of Geno and Drew Lock and get some new guy from the new class, it ain't gonna work out, dude.
We need to put the ball in the hands of Drew Lock.
I mean, we need to take the ball out of both their hands and bring it into some
There's
young
no-
buck.
There's no
We need
one.
to trade both them guys for a young buck, a young
We
stud,
can't.
a young stud.
We absolutely cannot.
We can do it.
I don't think we'll be able to find a young guy in this next pool that not cracking the pressure, man. This Gen Z
Josh
players.
Allen. Let's get
not
Josh Allen out of Buffalo.
Ooh, I wanted that like 3 years ago. I wanted that like 3 years ago.
I don't know, man. If these guys are coming back again, we're doomed.
They are, and we're doomed.
We're doomed.
But we need.
And I hope this guy, I don't know, this Mike McDonald guy, I hope he doesn't fucking just try to fix it. Because don't try to. It's
his job
this
is to try to fix this.
broken. Pete Carroll tried to fix it.
Oh, like
It's still broke.
instead of like replacing, he's like, oh, I can make it.
He
I
tried
can
to
make
put
it work.
Band-Aids on everything.
Towards the end, yeah, because he lost his guy, Russell.
Yeah. Oh, we get Russell back?
No, you know what sucks? If we get Russell back, then we absolutely have to draft like a quarterback in the first round.
We need a new quarterback. We should tank. Let's just tank. How about that?
Call Popovich.
Yeah. Get the tank
How do you
strategy
do it?
from him, and then we'll end up number one. And hey, we'll get Shedeur Sanders or somebody out of or the new guy because he's not coming in this year. He'll come in next year. We'll take Dion as a coach too. We'll take them both.
Take Deion.
Yeah,
as
let's
a
take them
coach.
both. He knows if he wants to be in cold ass Colorado, he can be in cold ass Seattle.
That's true.
It's
That's
no
true.
colder here than it is over there. It's the same shit.
The rain's too much. He can't wear his sunglasses. Actually, it was great weather for football in Seattle this year.
Yeah,
know
yeah,
if you
yeah.
noticed.
For the most part.
Didn't
I
see
mean,
too
there was
many rain
cold
games.
days. I mean,
I don't think there was too many rain days in Seattle for
Oh,
like
for
during
football
football
games?
season. Yeah,
yeah, remember
actually, I remember it was weird because I went to Seattle a couple times for Sounders games, and
Yeah.
I was just like, dude, the weather's been really nice. Because listen, Seattle, when the sun's out, it's a beautiful fucking
Yeah.
city, man.
I mean,
Um,
I guess the guy that we're
underrated.
getting, he is defensive minded, which is cool.
It
His
is-
defense was great. Baltimore's defense was number one, I think.
Yeah, it's good to be there on the defensive side, but I mean, right now our defense is doing good, so it's almost like we could have kept the coach.
We need offense.
and wouldn't mind someone a little more offensively.
Yeah.
kind of minded.
Harbaugh now he's with the Chargers.
Cheater.
Who else is big? Another big. Who else? I mean, there was a lot of coaching changes. There was a lot of fucking coaches went changing.
What's his face is leaving Dallas, but they don't have a new coach.
Well, Dan Quinn's already gone. Yeah, he's actually the head coach, or he went to the Commanders.
No, the coach for Texas, Dallas.
Yeah, no,
No.
Mike McCarthy's still there.
No, McCarthy. I thought he was gone.
No, Mike McCarthy's still
I
there.
thought McCarthy was
Dan
gone.
Quinn is the one that left.
Fuck, I thought it was McCarthy that left.
No. He's
McCarthy
staying.
needs to- he
No,
needs
he's
to go.
staying.
McCarthy needs to go.
Dan Quinn's the one that left.
Okay.
And I think he went to Washington. I think is where it was,
I think so.
or not Carolina. But I don't think it's even a head coaching job because he kind of fucked that game up for Dallas. He was the defensive guy. He was the defense that got smoked by Green Bay. So that kind of fucked it up for him.
Never mind.
That fucked it up for him to get a head coaching
Yeah.
job. Because that's the one we were. If that's the one we were, Dan Quinn, we're getting back because he used to be our defensive coordinator. He was
Mhm.
great. So
That's
I don't know.
defensive coordinators don't make good coaches.
yeah, well, that's what we got.
Seattle.
Yeah, you're right. Ron Rivera was a defensive guy. He did terrible over in Washington.
What was Pete before he was the head coach?
Offensive. He was in. He's offensive guy. Yeah,
Mhm.
he was in Buffalo, I think,
Yeah, he was in Buffalo with.
and then he went to Stanford. Cheated in Stanford or USC or
he was alleged.
Where was it? Was it
USC.
Stanford?
It was the
USC.
Trojans.
Cheated over there and then came over here and then now
He dodged that shit like crazy. Investigation. Oh, I'm signing with the Seahawks
Yeah.
in Seattle because I like it over here.
There was a
Like,
lot of
okay.
a lot of moving around. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. I mean, no players really, not yet.
Not yet. I think once the season's over,
Yeah,
we'll see
yeah.
players move around.
Yeah.
Everyone's just chilling. Miami's coach, I know he's going to stick around, but
They fired the defensive guy over there, and he
Okay.
went to get a head coaching job somewhere else. I
Mhm.
think. I think he went to. Oh no, he went to the Eagles.
the Eagles. I'm trying to figure out like
There was so much coaching changes everywhere.
the Lions coach is going to stick around, but they showed him a lot
No,
on
yeah,
camera.
yeah. I think them guys they need to run that back.
Yeah.
Detroit needs to bring
Yeah.
that shit back. They're gonna put up a fighting chance again.
And
And they gave that game away. They fucked up.
yeah, it was. I think we leaned on that. That was just being coaching.
Yeah,
that fucked
yeah.
that game
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Man, that's what happens. You gotta have someone cool, calm.
Yep.
not-
NBA's been fucking nuts. The NBA's been nuts.
Let's
nuts,
hear it.
nuts, Nuts. This guy right here,
Victor Wembanyama.
injured.
Oh, who's that?
The
Oh.
MVP, bro. Injured. It's not good. Not good for the
Embiid?
Sixers, man.
Will he be able to play after the All Star count?
Well, there's actually a big thing going on about the NBA players right now.
Unionizing
they have
again?
they have they renewed their they did some contract thing where a lot of their incentives and a lot of their bonuses and a lot of the shit that they can play for, they have to play more than 65 games in a year in a season
Yeah.
to get that money.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them, if you get injured, it counts towards towards you not getting that part
That's
of it
stupid.
too.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, if you get injured, you shouldn't be
No, they shouldn't count that.
punished.
Yeah.
You know, it's that load management shit. See,
They
back
should,
to
they
load
should
management.
accumulate the games that they miss. Like if they miss 10 games, 10
Yeah.
games, something like that.
Yeah, dude, and shit in the West, I swear every day is different. There's a different team at number one. It's like
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang. The Clippers are on a fucking monster run right now.
Are they?
Yeah,
They were
dude,
kind
the
of a
Clippers are on
laughingstock for a little
fucking
bit
runner.
there.
Yeah, they started off real bad,
Mm-hmm.
and then 30 games out of 30 games they won 25 out of 30, and it was like the best 30 run of games like
Mhm.
winning ever. And dude, those guys are playing so good. Russell Westbrook's playing off the
Man.
bench, so he's a kickstarter off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden's, Kawhi's Woo, he's
He's
playing.
turning it
He's
up.
playing. He's not sitting down. No load managing.
Well, yeah, as
He-
long as he's not limping around. 'cause I
Dude,
know he
yeah.
gets hurt.
If he, yeah. He did get hurt. I mean, he did
Mhm.
legitimately get hurt too. So,
Well, that's the thing with him is he's always been fragile.
yeah.
And that's that's Pop's fault.
Yeah, between the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, the Thunder,
Mm-hmm.
and the Clippers, they keep just shifting every day.
just-
Shift. Something's going up, something going down. Lakers are bad. Warriors are bad.
The Warriors being bad is like.
The Warriors are real bad right now. And you know what? Good.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Good.
I don't like the Warriors.
Good.
I don't even watch basketball. that
Except for
much,
Clay. I like Clay. Everybody else, fuck them all.
but- Thompson.
Yeah, I like Clay. He's the
Yeah.
only guy. He's a Washington boy, so I like Clay. I like me
But-
some Clay.
But fuck everyone else.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And I mean, the East has been the same
just wait
for the
till
most part.
the last quarter of the season.
Yeah.
Pop's gonna be like,
I don't remember if we talked about the All Star game a lot. I think we did. Didn't we go through the?
We talked about it a little bit because
Did
they're
we
going
go
back to
through
East versus
the-
West, right?
Yeah, we did, huh? And then we did the Sabrina Ionescu, Steph Curry shot. Oh,
Yeah, we did.
actually, fucking sick as shit. The court for the All Star game this year, it's a full court LED screen.
What the fuck? Really?
The entire thing.
And they had
So you
pictures of it.
remember playing? Check that out.
Oh,
Go,
yeah.
yeah, give me a little thing. You remember playing? Did you ever play 3-on-3 like NBA games back in the day, where they gave you like the bit or 2-on-2 game, like NBA Jam? NBA Jam. You never play shit like that?
Yeah, I remember.
Did you ever play those? You know how when you fucking throw down a dunk or you throw a 3-shot, bam.
Yeah.
Well, the court, they'll throw little fireballs or they'll fucking throw little. Yeah, check this shit out.
So this is all LED.
The entire court this year is going to be LED.
Dog.
Dude, look at how much. Look at this crazy shit that they can do.
They can track the players, so they can give them a little thing, 3-point
Yeah.
contest. What? This is interesting.
Dude, yeah, it's going to be actually fucking.
Let's be honest. Basketball.
It's going to be amazing.
Basketball is probably one of the few sports where you can do something like this.
Yeah. Dude, but imagine they're playing on the court and the shit's going to change, or it's going to fucking maybe, somebody scores, they throw a picture of them, or they're going to, I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of shit that they can do, and I think it's going to be fucking sick.
Yeah.
When the slam dunk contest comes on and they got it on there, fucking, throw it down, bang. Maybe they fucking put the screen goes boom. Give me a little,
That'd be pretty
give me a little
cool.
explosion or something. But I think it's gonna be fucking awesome.
No, I dig it. I think it's gonna be dope. I want to see this video here. That one showed a few things.
Which is this? Oh, that was a kind of a quick trailer thing, no?
Yeah, this one's from Stadium's website. So I wonder
really?
if it looked kind of like they were showing a little more
Let's
or
see.
not. They're just doing pictures. Okay. Oh, it's the same thing.
Oh,
as
they're
that
throwing
little
the same
trailer.
thing again.
Yep, it's the same thing.
See, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're gonna be able to do a lot of cool ass shit on there.
I think so too. They're gonna be very creative, and
Yeah,
I think they're gonna go all in. They're
they've
not.
been going crazy with the different with the courts this year. So the fucking in season tournament thing started open up this whole can of worms here.
Look at that. All of that and little.
Is
to
that
get-
part of
to
it
get
right there?
views, I think so. This is on the NBA's official.
Yeah, I bet you
What's
they're
that?
not gonna give away too much of it, but they showed some of it.
Yeah, I
And I'm just like,
guarantee you, you're
wow.
right. I guarantee you, there's gonna be some surprises. They're not gonna show everything.
Yeah, I mean, if they do a halftime show with a bunch of shit in the background, or
I didn't think about that halftime
concert,
show,
dude, I think I bet you they're gonna come up with some crazy shit. It's gonna be dope.
They're gonna do that for the final. Like, all right,
Yeah.
you guys need to buy LED fucking
Yeah,
boards,
yeah, dude, it's gonna be awesome.
or else you guys can't host the final.
Let's see. There was also two, because Joel Embiid got hurt and Julius Randle. Oh, the Knicks. The Knicks are playing fucking great right now, which is crazy. They're talking about LeBron James going to the Knicks.
Didn't they have a decent team this year though?
No, not. I mean, they kind of have the same team they got before. What happened was they made a good trade, that OG Anunoby trade, and then from there, kind of just everything started just fitting.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's been playing good. Just Julius Randle got hurt.
That's
so-
always good when like it just started clicking.
yeah.
Um,
And it's crazy. The Knicks are like second or third in the East. The
that's-
Cavs are doing great. Still, Boston Celtics still up there, baby. Yeah. So that's a good thing. But yeah, it's actually pretty. It's crazy. I swear, every day there's something. The in the West anyway. The tops are changing
a thunder.
quite a bit. Yeah. But look at the
Dude,
loss.
look at this.
Look at the loss column. They're like all the same. Top 3 or top 4. They're all the same.
Dude, the 4.
Yeah, and they just keep switching.
Dude, these 4, these are all just literally, they're just a game apart.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
The Kings are not too far. Dude,
And the trade deadline's coming up.
but look at the mid.
Yeah.
Even these guys are all together.
Yeah. Like, where's Dallas at?
Mavericks are 28. So, yeah, I would group these two guys 2 games apart right here.
Kyrie just came back for the Mavericks. So I don't know. It's been kind of interesting. The Heat are not doing so good, which I'm kind of bummed about. I mean, I'm always going for the Heat, man.
Where the fuck are they?
They're
at?
there, 7-8, somewhere around there.
Oh, 7. Yep. 7.
See, the
27.
Magic were number 1. Magic actually went in a Magic. Remember, I was telling you, man, the Magic they were in first place for a little bit there.
They dropped down.
Yeah.
Man,
They just
slipped.
Yeah, they've been having some tough games.
I'm curious who has a streak going.
Yeah,
right now.
but dude, yeah, I think the All-Star game. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I want to see this court. I want to see what kind of shit they're gonna put on there. I always watch it anyway, so that I will definitely watch.
Yeah, no, I do like watching the All-Star game. It's a lot of fun. Not too serious. Dunk contest is I actually, like most people, I think a lot of people just started to prefer the 3-point contest recently. I just like the dunk contest is cool, but the fact that it's tough to innovate, make a new dunk. I think they should let them use a little trampoline or something, like just get a little creative with it.
Oh,
Just because the contest kind of needs something.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Because it's always it's always exciting. They hype it up, but when it gets to it, it's just
A dunk.
it looks so much better in slow motion.
Yeah.
You really appreciate
Yeah.
a dunk in slow motion.
It is. In slow motion is the shit. Yeah, you can tell because they always throw something else in there, right?
Yeah. There's
A
always
little
something.
kiss to the kiss on the.
So the slow motion always does it justice. It's always tough because everything's just
Somebody
so quick.
quickly puts the sunglasses on, put it back off.
Yeah.
Never see it.
See, see shit like that. So we'll see. That'd be cool to do that. But I like the 3-point contest. I've always liked it. I always feel like they should do like more. I always feel like they rush through. It's like, no, dog, this is the thing. I like watching the 3-point contest.
Let's see. Well, 8:34. What time
Yeah.
did the producer say it's going to be here?
He usually gets you around this time, so it's probably good
Yeah.
to wrap up here.
Well, this is the time, sir. It's time.
Predictions?
I know you've been waiting for this. I know you guys were waiting. Super Bowl, the big game.
The big game.
The big game.
Big game prediction.
Big game predictions.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. KC, Swifty. We're doing tings. Travis Kelce. He's gonna catch like 3 touchdowns.
Damn, 3.
He's gonna go at the end of the game, go to that 50-yard line in the middle, right where it says the big game. Take a knee. Like, baby, will you be mine?
Wait, I thought you're not going with the Niners, huh?
No, fuck
no. You're not going.
I
for it?
can't. My heart won't let me. My heart
Actually,
won't
yeah,
let
you're right.
me.
You're right. See, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't so much of a Niner hater, they're tough. That team
They're loaded.
This team was built to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This year, this team was built to win the Super Bowl last year. Remember, injuries plagued this fucking team last year.
Yep.
This team was scary for 2
This
seasons.
year, no excuses.
No excuses. This is the year. Like I said, these guys were probably supposed to go back to back. The script called for it, but then the injuries. happened.
Although it is Patrick Mahomes. This is the back-to-back for Patrick Mahomes, too. So
Yeah,
if
it
they
is.
can get it, back-to-back could be dope. I don't think they've gotten a back-to-back, did they?
No one's done back to back since
the
fucking-
Patriots.
Since Tom Brady. Fuck, I don't even want to, dude. I don't want to. I hate everything. I hate everything about this fucking. I hate everything about this game.
So you're
Everything.
sticking with Kansas City,
Yeah.
huh?
Yep. What the fuck are you
Sir?
wearing?
This
Oh,
is,
Jesus.
This is who I'm going for, sir.
Is that,
I'm not going for any teams. This is what I'm going for.
you're going for the halftime. You know she's gonna make an appearance at the halftime show.
Yes. This is who I'm going for.
Taylor.
I'm going for Taylor, bro.
I completely forgot about our phone conversation that we had.
Yep. This is who I'm going for. I don't care about this game, bro. But this right here.
The Grammy Award winning Taylor Swift. Is that- Oh
Hey,
man.
like it or what? That shit, dude.
Okay, how many times do you think they're gonna show her?
A lot.
If they show-
10. Oh
Yeah.
no! What you want to do an over under? You want to make a bet?
Yeah.
How many?
Is it
You want to make a
over?
bet? 20 times?
Nah, that's too much.
15? It's got to be in the 10 to 20 range, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a longer game too.
It's a
Remember
long
that.
game. Well,
Remember,
she
during
started
the,
being
during,
shown.
during the halftime show too. They're gonna show her singing
You know what?
along to Usher.
All right. Well, no. Well, I'll do what I think. I don't think. I think. Oh man, 10 times. 10 is a lot.
Well, that's.
How often do they show her in the race? I don't even.
I really don't know either. I don't watch the Chiefs games. I've never watched a full Chiefs game.
No, you know
unless
what?
It's
No,
the Super Bowl.
people are getting tired. They know 5 times. They're gonna show her 5 times.
Dude, no, that's gonna be more. It's the Super
Yeah,
Bowl,
see,
dude.
it's
It's
gonna be
just,
more.
you gotta double that.
10 seems.
I'm
like a
gonna
lot.
say 13 times.
13.
How many Grammys she's won? 13.
I
I don't know how many Grammys she won, but
you know what? 10. 10's a good
10,
round number. I'm gonna say 10.
okay. So we'll have to watch the entire. We'll have to watch the game entirely.
Entirely.
Do commercials count? Do commercials count? Because there's gonna be
Fuck.
ads.
Yeah, they might get Taylor Swift to do a commercial too. You're right.
Do they count?
Fuck it.
15.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Yeah, commercials count.
I mean, you know what they're gonna show at the beginning. You know they're gonna run out. They're gonna show her. They're gonna be with her crowd and shit with all the Swifties.
That seems way too much. I don't know. We'll see.
And then they're gonna do the Star Spangled Banner. They're gonna show Travis Kelce, and then they're gonna show her.
I know, and then Travis is going to
Then
score
the game's
a
gonna
touchdown.
start, and then as soon as they, he does his announcement where he says, "Oh yeah, I'm Travis Kelce. I'm from fucking
Bumfuck,
fucking Michigan." I don't know where that fucker's from. Then they're gonna show her again.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get a touchdown. They're gonna show her again.
That's
While
way too
nothing's
much.
happening, they're gonna show her again. That's 8 times right there in the first quarter.
That's true.
Hey, the ads. Every time
she's
there's
gonna
a
be
break,
doing-
there's an ad.
I
She
wanna see
might
the
be in one or
Bubbles, right?
two.
Maybe.
Oh, she's got a new album coming out, by the way. She just announced it the other day.
At the Grammys.
At the Grammys, yeah.
I'm gonna stick to 10, but even then, that feels like a lot. If they show her 10 times or more, then I'll have a drink.
I think 13 is the
13?
number. I think so. You have to think about the end too. They're gonna win. How many times are they gonna show her at the end? It's all out. It's all out. It's all out
I
at
don't
the
even
end.
watch the end. Once it hits 10, I'm gonna stop keeping track. All right, Cheeto's got this. Fuck this.
I mean, hey, if they lose, there might be another story because they might not show her very
How
much
long did
because
it
she'll
take
be
you to find
sad.
that thing anyway?
2 days.
Dog, and that's like the ultimate Taylor. Like,
I know.
who designed that?
I'm gonna wear this shit to work.
All right.
Everybody's football guys are too. Hey, who you going for the Super Bowl? Yeah.
You got to do exactly what you did. What are you going for the game on Sunday?
Here, man. Yeah, it's got like 20 different pictures around it too, which is dope.
I'm surprised you fucking found that.
Yeah, me too.
Somewhere.
I couldn't. It took me. I looked everywhere.
Where'd you find it?
At a Mexican store. So yeah.
Alright.
Yep, it was
Damn, you
Mexican.
got into that.
It was hidden in there, dude. I was like,
It
oh
was-
shit. Hey, they had Bad Bunny shirts and Best of Pluma shirts too. I was like, man, I need to get some Peso shirts. I need to get all kinds of these. And then I seen this one. I go, fuck yeah.
Jackpot.
I was already gonna give up. I was just gonna get like some sort of, I don't know, little Taylor Swift poster or something.
Just get a piece of tape and just put Taylor Swift on it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty dope shirt though. I wouldn't wear it. But I'm not manly enough to wear it. I'm like, it's funny, but it's a great conversation piece.
Man, but this is who I'm going for. I'm not going for the Chiefs. I'm not going for the Niners.
Dog, I swear, if I was you, I'd just wear that all weekend.
I'm
I
going
would just
to.
fucking wear it all weekend. Going to the grocery store,
Actually,
and I just want to see dudes like pissed off. Like,
dude, I can't, if they win, it's going to be even better. So
oh, if they do, yeah.
if they even better, I actually found one online. It's kind of cool, actually. It's got her, but it's in a Travis Kelce like uniform, right?
Yeah.
Which actually pretty cool. And I'm like, man, I wish I could get that one. Oh shit!
Anyway, That's my big game prediction.
That's my prediction right there.
Um,
13 times.
10 times. For me.
13. I think that 13's a lot. Oh. I honestly think 13 is lowballing.
You can put however much you. I'm saying 10, and I already feel like 10 is too much.
But I'm thinking too when they win, because when they win, I mean that doesn't count as one. They're gonna put her on
Yeah, a
the
couple times.
field.
That'll be a couple.
They're gonna
times.
give her an
Yeah.
interview. Oh, how's it feel? Your man just won the Super Bowl,
Don't
and
be-
he's the MVP.
If they interview her, do that. I would love that because it's gonna piss people off. You're like, what the fuck? She had nothing to do with it. That'd be fucking
I think
hilarious.
it's great, man. I think it's great. Hey, more eyeballs to the sport. It's great.
yeah, more eyeballs to the sport. There isn't already
And
enough.
imagine if they lose and they come back again next year. We're just gonna see him. We're just gonna see him. Dude, we're gonna see him all year long.
He's like, fuck. It's like he's planning to propose to her when they win the Super Bowl, so he can't leave.
Yeah.
He's gonna not retire until
Hey,
he wins. The
That's
Super
a
Bowl.
guarantee yes. Like I said, that's a guarantee yes. If you're
They
gonna
won't even-
propose to anybody, you don't want them to say no.
Dude, they've only
If
been
you-
dating for like 6 months.
If you
Like,
do it at the 50-yard line at the Super Bowl, no one's ever done that before.
no,
I don't think anybody's ever done it.
Travis
Maybe
Kelce's gonna
somebody
be the first.
has. I don't know if they have. But
I
I
don't think so.
mean, on that day, 50-yard line,
dropping a knee.
drop to knee. Yep. She has to say yes. There's no way she'd say no.
Baby,
Don't
I
matter if it was 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago. She has to say yes.
I got a ring. It's time for you to get a ring. Dude.
Yeah.
I believe you made a song said something about if you like it, put a ring on it.
Hey,
Just piss off all the beehive by saying
hey, you
that.
should jump on. You should jump on Ramen. You don't care about this game either. I don't either.
No, I don't.
I don't care about this game.
No. If you find another shirt, let me know.
I'm right here, dude. Hey, anybody ask, who do you have Super Bowl? Taylor Swift, bro. Swifty all the way.
I just can't. I want to see like some people just roll their eyes. That'd be great. Oh man. All right. Well, I got nothing else. Are you
Super Bowls, big games on Sunday. This Sunday, big games on Sunday.
big games on
Big
Sunday?
games on
And this one
Sunday.
actually looks like it's going to be good. So
Oh, what about some? You want to make some prop bets? What do you think? There's going to be a cool prop bet. What do you think is gonna? What do you think the color of the Gatorade is going to be this year? Pink. Taylor Swift colors if they win, and then if it doesn't,
blue Gatorade today.
blue Gatorade.
Blue
You think?
Gatorade.
You think it'll be? You want to make a little bet?
Universal.
Make a little
like-
bet.
Yeah, everyone signs like what kind of Gatorade flavor blue. Everyone checks it off on the
I think
list.
it's gonna be red.
It's always red.
You think
It's
it's-
heavy blue.
Nah,
Crip cut
nah. You think it's gonna be blue?
purple.
We'll make a bet on how much. We're trying to bet.
Oh, you want to bet on that?
Yeah, let's make a bet.
$5. I think it's
$5
like a lot.
on $5 for blue Gatorade or red Gatorade. Or what Gatorade do you think?
Fuck.
There's only certain colors, right?
I know it's gonna be orange or red. Fuck.
No, there can't. There's no orange. That's not
There's
fun.
an orange Gatorade.
They don't do orange.
Blue.
You know what? Why don't we pull it up real quick? I want to actually see what kind of. Actually, pull it. Let's see. We gotta have options, right?
Yeah.
We gotta know what it is. Like what color Gatorade? Betting.
Wait, hold on.
For this
hold
year.
on. Hold on. Hold on. I
Dude,
just
you
saw
can bet
something.
on so much crazy shit. Hey, we should look up some fun before Anthony gets here.
Just
Look
at
for
this.
some fun.
Year, get
betting
Super
stuff.
Bowl winners the Chiefs. Look at this. Last year the color was purple. That's why I
Was
said
it?
purple. Yeah.
Oh my
The year
god.
before that it was blue.
Blue.
And then it was blue before that.
Oh, there's orange. Oh wow,
And
you were
orange,
right.
yeah.
Oh wow. Well, let's look this. Let's see this shit. Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, that's why I said purple. What's this white?
Oh my
What is
god, look at
this?
that shit, dude. Yeah. Are you on MGM Bet? Okay, let's see. What does it say? What does it
Dude,
say?
you can bet on this on the MGM.
Dude, yeah, you
What?
can bet on the color. Yeah, you can bet on the color. You can bet if it's gonna be
Oh,
heads
look,
or
there's
tails.
odds.
What are the odds? Let's see.
Purple is plus 225. Blue is 275.
So those are the options.
Yellow and green are about the same. See 450. Pink 500.
Pink.
Yeah, pink,
Oh,
red
so they do have
500.
pink on there.
Orange 500. Clear or water 1000. No Gatorade bath. So
Clear
if there's
or
no
water.
Gatorade bath, it's 2000. There's always going to be a Gatorade
Always.
bath. There's always going to be.
There, you can even bet if there isn't gonna be one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here's I think this is the color. Yeah, here's the color.
Okay, 5 bets. It's
percentage.
gonna be.
This is by percentage.
Wow.
So 21% of previous winners has been orange. clear followed, then none. What?
Oh.
Blue after that, yellow, purple, pink, red. It's interesting.
I'm gonna say red. What are you
go
gonna
red?
say?
Dude, that's all right. I'm just remembering that. That's from purple again.
Purple. Yep.
Blue.
There's always gonna be a Gatorade basket. You think blue?
Well, what are the Chiefs? No, purple. Purple.
Purple?
Yeah, because I think the Chiefs are very superstitious.
You think purple because it was supposed to be the Ravens in the Super Bowl and the Ravens were supposed to win?
Oh,
Is that why you think purple?
No, because they won it last year was purple, and I think sports athletes are superstitious. So I think they're going to choose purple again because
Oh, okay.
of
you
stick
think,
with
so
tradition.
you think it's gonna be purple?
Yep.
I'm gonna say red.
All right.
$5.
Anything else? Want to bet on the coin toss?
Yeah. Heads or tails?
I don't know.
The color of the grass? Is it gonna be green?
It's LED.
Okay.
We're wrapping it up.
All right, wrap it up.
All right, thanks guys for watching. Until next time.